Driving in dual carriageway in an automatic car. This is what we're going to do in this video. We're going to do some driving in dual carriageway in an automatic car. Hopefully you get to learn how to drive in dual carriageway in an automatic car. Let's start the lesson. So let's start. D, look around, blind spot, signal blind spot, and move. Okay, so like I said, in this video we're going to look at driving on dual carriageway in an automatic car. Okay, and this video is important for you because when you go to dual carriageway, you need to learn how to drive in high speed. Okay, in the beginning you've been driving on 30, 20 mostly. Now you want to drive in high speed, meaning dual carriageway, because to drive on motorway, the closest you learn in the lesson is dual carriageway. Even though you're allowed now to go to motorway in a lesson, not that you're going to go there regularly. So dual carriageway is the closest you're going to drive, you're going to learn in a lesson, which will help you to drive in motorways. Okay, on the traffic light we're going to go right. We'll go right on the traffic light, and we are joining a dual carriageway. Okay, traffic light is green. When we enter into the left lane. There's two lanes, always left lane. Dual carriageway is telling me 50. If it wasn't, dual carriageway normally, the national speed limit on dual carriageway is 70. Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2 and ADI Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course. But in this one, it's telling you it's 50, so you have to obey 50. Okay? So it's 50. National speed limit is 70 on dual carriageway. You drive always on the left lane, always left lane. So in this case, you've got two lanes. So it could be 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter how many lanes there are. You always drive on the left lane because that's the default. The default of driving on dual carriageway is drive on the left lane. The other lanes are overtaking and going right. You always come back to the left lane after you use the other lanes. Traffic light is green, done. Is 50 here? Done. When you do go to dual carriageway for the first time, you're going to learn to drive in high speed. You're going to learn to cope with the speed because this is the first time you're doing a speed. Left lane, now start braking, start braking. Traffic light is green. Looks like it's quite busy there. Okay, roundabout coming up. On the roundabout, we're going to go first exit left, first left. And you're going to join another dual carriageway going left. Now the speed is what? 40. Now it's saying, even though we are going to a new dual carriageway, it's still now it's 40. It was 50 before, it's 40. So like I said, let me repeat. Normally, national speed limit on dual carriageway is 70, unless road marking or road speed is telling you different. Before it was 50, now it's 40. Okay? So you drive 40 on dual carriageway. Keep the distance from the car in front. This is enough. So if they break down, we've got the space to go around. Okay? And just both hands on the wheel and have your foot on the brake and wait. Okay? In an automatic car, when you're waiting in the traffic or queue of traffic, you could just have your foot brake on and just wait like that. Done. Soon as it's ready for you to go, all you do is off brake and give gas. Off brake, give gas. Done. Switch. Okay, mirror, brake again. Mirror, give gas. Now it's changed again. Mirror, and I'm just rolling and stop again. Done. Done. There we go. And I'm just going to wait. Both hands on the wheel. When you're waiting, both hands on the wheel, okay? Don't have your hands on the lap or somewhere else, okay? Both hands on the wheel. Why is that? The reason is because while you are waiting, if somebody comes and hits your car at the back one day, your car is going to go all over the place. If you have both hands on the wheel, you could control the car by yourself. for you to direct the car which way the car needs to go. You don't want the car to just go without your control. So that's why when you're waiting, it's best to have both hands on the wheel. You're going to go left here. There we go. Going to go left. Signal again. If it goes off, you haven't gone here. And as you're coming off, there's a road here, signal off. If that wasn't there, I would have left it around here. But because the road here, take it off. Now we're joining. Now, do we have a joining lane or do we have our own lane? In this case, we have our own lane. So we don't have to change lane. If that was a slip road, we'll have to change. So make sure no one coming. 40. Dead on 40. Both hands on the wheel. And just stay in the left lane. If the car in front is not doing the road speed and it's free for me to overtake, I could overtake and then come back. I must come back to my lane again. I can't stay in that lane. Okay? I shouldn't stay in that lane because the default is to drive in the left lane. That is your default. I'm going to go straight on. Okay? It looks it's busy today. Okay, it's busy. We are going straight on. We're not going left. So you're going to stay in this lane. Mira? Good. What's it saying? To go left only, you need to use that lane. We're not going left, we're going straight. So in this case, if the examiner didn't say anything to you, make sure you know which lane you need. Normally default is left. In this case, road marking is saying this lane is only left. So you can't go straight from that lane. Is that clear? Default is left lane unless road marking tells you otherwise. In this case, this left lane is going only left, which means from that lane you can't go straight. So what do you have to do? You have to be in this lane because this lane goes straight ahead. If you do go to that lane by mistake, just say, then you'll have to change lane to this lane to go straight. If you can't, because you're too close, mirror, signal left and go left. They won't fail you for that. So let me repeat. If you do go to that lane by mistake, then your choice is to come back to this lane to go straight. If you can't because you're too close, then what do? Look at the mirror, put the signal left and go left from that lane. They won't fail you for that. Remember, the examiner won't fail you for going the wrong way as long as you've done the signaling and you've done all the procedures. Okay? If you go left without signal, you will fail. If you go straight from that lane, you will fail because that's the wrong lane. Is that clear? Okay? So as long as you've done the signal, you check the mirrors, put the signal on, and you go left from that lane, even though the examiner didn't say for you to go left, they won't fail you for that. Okay? So make sure you know that and make sure you're clear on that. Okay? Like I said, dual carriageway is the closest to motorway. So when you have a lesson on dual carriageway, it's similar to motorway. So this will help you to drive on motorway. Okay, like I said, even though nowadays you're allowed to drive on motorway in your lesson, but you're not going to go there regularly. You're going to do the lessons in dual carriageway to help you for the motorway. Okay, it's 40 here, drive in the left lane. Did you see that car coming in? As soon as you see that, make the gap bigger so you've got the big gap. Okay, normally it's 2 seconds. Today is raining, so it's 4 seconds. Okay, normally the distance from the car in front when you're driving, it should be 2 seconds. If it's raining, it's double, 4 seconds. Drive in the left lane. Get used to it driving in high speed. I'm doing around 38 now. 38. Okay. Also, I shouldn't overtake in this lane unless it's queue of traffic. Okay. Let me make it clear. This lane is not for overtaking. This is normal driving lane. These lanes are overtaking lane. So if this car in the middle lane is doing less than the road speed, I can't overtake in this lane. I'll have to go behind them, third lane, and come back one by one. That's the rule, okay? These practice will help you to drive in high speed, like I said, and also will help you to drive in motorway because motorways are the same. You have lanes like that. Left lane is the normal driving lane, and the other lanes are for overtaking. Okay? Road works. So that lane is shut. At the end, we're just going to go off now here. So we're going to go left. Here. What's the speed coming up now? 30. Okay? Mirror, we're going to start now. As soon as it starts, go in. Unless there's a problem, Otherwise, always go in as soon as it starts, so the car behind doesn't go in and you have trouble to come in. Okay, traffic light doesn't belong to us because we are going this way. We have a giveaway line, so there's no traffic light here for us. No one coming. Done. On the roundabout coming up, all the way around, come back. All the way around, come back. Mirror, mirror, signal right, because it's right coming back. Okay, so we're here. Look on my right. Keep the speed low because it's a small roundabout. Keep it low. Here we go. Mirror, mirror. I don't have to signal because I'm already out. I'm already out. It's kind of mini. I'm already out, so I don't need to signal. Okay. Traffic light coming up. We're going to go right to join the dual carriageway again. Okay. The space is very narrow here. Okay, so we're going to go in a minute. We're going to go right to join dual carriageway. To join, there are 2 lanes. We're going to stay in the left lane, signal right, stay in the left lane, still green, and we're going to go into the left lane. So go to the left lane. There. Good. Now, I ended up where? In the middle lane. We need to go to the left lane because that's the default. Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, lane change. Why? Because that's the default. When we entered, we came into the middle lane. Our left lane came to the middle lane. After you come to the middle lane, just relax. And what do? You wait, and then in good time, change lane. Okay? We're waiting in the traffic light. This is a temporary traffic light. The stop line is there. So make sure you could see the traffic light. This is a temporary one. The main one, I think they're working on that. They're fixing it. Okay? So you wait here until it's green. Done. So let me repeat. Our left lane, we entered, we came to the middle lane. That's what happened. Our left lane became the middle lane. So after the middle lane, we drive in the middle, relax, mirror, mirror, signal, blind spot, change lane nicely. Don't just do it there and there. In a good time, in your own time, change lane. Okay? Just both hands on the wheel and wait. Then you're waiting with the brake on. Okay? We're going to wait until it goes to green. There are 3 lanes over there. And which lane we're going to drive on? Left lane. Why? Because that's a normal driving lane. Okay? Mirror, mirror, and go. So all the mirrors before you go. Left lane. What's the speed? 40. Speed is 40. Now, not here, not here. Now 40. Done. Before that, just because you've seen it, it doesn't mean you could just go. It still remains the speed you've been driving. 40 will begin when you pass the sign post. Okay? Dead on 40. There's a camera here. So if you go more than 40, you're going to get a letter coming through your door saying that you've been speeding. But you shouldn't be doing that anyway. Try not to speed. Try not to break the law. The reason the law is there, the speed is there, because there's a reason. Okay, remember, those who comes up with those road speed, they know better. They didn't just wake up and decide to put those signs on there. No, because there's a reason behind it. You don't know that. You could have an opinion, or it should be more than that, it should be less than that. That's your opinion, and you are allowed to have an opinion, but it doesn't mean you're right. Okay? So if it's 40, you drive 40 if it's safe. If it's 30, you drive 30 if it's safe. Okay? Don't drive more than that. Don't break the law. It is not safe for you. It is not safe for others. It is not safe for your family or friends who's in the car. Okay? So don't break the law. Okay? Both hands on the wheel is 40 and relax. Hi, if you are learning to drive or you are training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you. So if you're a learner, we have an online course for you for manual and automatic. And if you're training to become a driving instructor, we have an online course for you for your ADI Part 2 and ADI Part 3. Please check the description for the links of the courses. Have a look and have a read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Say you're driving on a dual carriageway, okay, or motorway, and the speed is 70, and you want to go somewhere, okay? You are doing 70, you should be doing 70, but just say you are doing 80, you are doing 90, because you just want to go there soon as possible. You've been driving more than the road speed, you've been breaking the law, putting yourself at risk, putting others at risk. In the end, how much time are you going to save, do you think? So instead of 70, you've been doing 80, 90, you've been breaking the law. At the end of your journey, your destination, how much time do you think you saved? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's very surprised to hear that, isn't it? You think that you're going to save 50% of you. No, you probably save 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes maximum, no more than that. Just to save, we're going to change lane because we want to go over. We don't want to go left, okay? We're going to go over. Blind spot, lane change. As soon as you go in, make the gap. So just because you want to get there, you've been breaking the law, and in the end, you save 10 minutes, 5 minutes. And just to save that 5 minutes, what is that going to benefit you? You've been breaking the law, putting yourself at risk, putting others at risk for what? Can you see what I'm trying to say? Don't do that, okay? This car is a weapon. This piece of metal is dangerous, okay? It's going to kill people unless you control it. And this is why we have rules and laws and speeds and all that. You might not like it. You chose to be a driver. You decided to be a driver. Okay? No one put a gun in your head and said, drive. You don't have to drive. Just get a bike. But if you're going to drive, then you have to obey the rule. You have to obey the law. You have to be patient. People's going to do many silly mistakes. They're going to do many silly things. Okay? What does that mean? It means you've decided that's part of the journey, that's part of the road, and you just have to accept it, be patient, and drive. Can't get angry, because getting angry, you're going to lose your mind, and this piece of metal will do damage because of you, because of your thinking, because of your impatient. Okay, don't do that, okay? If you think you can handle it, too much traffic, too many cars on the road, then leave, don't drive. Get a bus, train, cycle, walk. Nobody said you need to drive. So please, whatever the rule, the law, obey it. If you might not like it, you might not agree with it, but what can you do? Okay? Sometimes I don't agree with some of the roads they put 20 nowadays. I think it should be more in some of those roads. I think it's quite dangerous actually to have 20 on some roads. But that's my opinion. I'm not the expert on that. I'm a driving instructor. I know how to drive the car. I know how to teach you how to drive. But I don't know why it's 20 there. The one who puts it there, the council and the law, the DVSA, they know better. So that's why they put it on. They're specialists on that. They know better. Okay? So I hope you're clear on that. We drive on the left lane, still green. Still green. Mirror is to get changing now. We come and we stop here. Done. And just wait. Driving according to the rule and the law is peaceful actually. You know, if you want to go somewhere, it's going to cost you 1 hour. Just leave home 1 hour, 20 minutes, 1.5 hours before. Just give yourself in hand another 20 minutes or half an hour in hand. That way you're not going to rush just to save 5 or 10 minutes. And you're just going to drive peacefully and your journey is going to be peaceful, okay? It's all in the mind. It's the way you think. It's the way you prepare yourself. If you're prepared late, you're going to rush and everything's going to be rush, okay? Especially driving on high speed, dual carriageway, motorway. Imagine if something goes wrong, within seconds, your life is going to change. Within seconds, okay? You're doing 70 on a motorway, car in front brakes, and you were just looking somewhere else just for that split second. What's going to happen? Your life's going to change. Okay, 50 here. I'm going to drive in my lane, high speed driving. Okay, nice and peace. Roundabout coming up, we're going to go coming back again. Third exit on the right. We haven't seen it yet, but I know there's a roundabout coming up. In that roundabout, we're going to come back again, okay? So keep going a little bit more. Let's see the roundabout first. Okay, and if you know that you're going to use the roundabout, mirror, signal right, blind spot, and change lane, signal off. Now the reason I did that, because I know already on the roundabout coming up, I need to come back again. I need to go around, which meant I need this lane. So I've already done it. Take the signal off. Once I go over there, I'm going to put the signal on for the roundabout. Before I did to change lane, I've done that. I'm in the correct lane for me to come back. And once I'm near to the roundabout, what am I going to do? And in this case, as you can see, I'm using the right lane. Why? Because I need the right lane to come round. Okay? Signal right on this roundabout. Signal right. So I need to come round on this one using the right lane. Okay, look on my right. Looks like it's quite busy. Look on my right. What are they doing? Are they gonna? Okay, okay, they wanna. Good. So just be careful here, because they've got the priority. The reason they couldn't go because of that. We're gonna see if we can go. They're blocking me, so I'm just gonna wait here. Keep signaling right. Okay, I could squeeze over there a little bit, but I'm not gonna go because it's not enough space. I'm just gonna wait. Done. Be patient here. Done. Okay. These things are normal when you're driving, roadworks, traffic, and all those things. Your job is to be patient and be the responsible one. Control this car, this dangerous piece of metal. Your job is to control it. Okay. So we're gonna go around. After this one, mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, and go to my lane, because left lane is to come off, and I come off. Keep signaling left, and then as I come off, there's a road here, take the signal off. Because if I don't, they're gonna think I'm going in there, they're gonna come out. So as you're coming off the roundabout, just look in. If there's another road next to it, if there is, take it off. Otherwise, like I said, they're gonna think you're going in there. Done. Okay, look on the other side. Look how much traffic there is. Okay, part of journey. This is part of. You're gonna get angry over there. You're gonna be impatient. Don't drive, please. Get a bus. Get a bike. Because then this driving is gonna be stressful for you. This driving is gonna be a burden for you. You want to enjoy your journey every day when you make the journey to go to work, whatever you're doing for your journey, wherever you're going. For you to enjoy that, you need to accept the road. You need to accept the road traffic. You need to accept the accidents, the road works, and all that. Okay? Did you recognize that? The car in front braked. I had to recognize that, and I had to brake. If I didn't, matter of seconds, I'm going to go back of them. Yeah? This sign saying no left, no turning left. And you could see cars are joining. If I think to help them to change, I will. In this case, I don't need to, but if there was more, I would have changed lane, let them come in and come back afterwards. This is why we have right lanes. Okay? So there are the reasons why we have right. One is to overtake, two, help others, three is to go right. This is the reason why you have right lane. As soon as you've used it, come back to your lane again. Okay? Both hands on the wheel. So I hope it's helping. When you have lesson on dual carriageway, it's helping you to learn to drive in high speed, drive on the left lane. Other lanes are for overtaking. And that's it. We're going to drive. We're going to follow city center. So look at the sign. Tell me where city center, which lane is city center. Can you see city center over there? Yeah. So it's these two lanes. These three lanes. City center is that one and that one. So out of the two, which one is left? This one. So we're going to drive in this one. Unless this one has a problem, we drive in this one. If there's a problem in this lane, we go to the other one. Otherwise, out of the two, this is the left. Okay? We drive on the left lane. Sorry, out of the two, we drive in the middle lane, meaning for us, that is the left lane. As you can see now, that is the left lane. Yeah? Over the flyover, that's the left lane. We are doing 40. Car in front, not doing the road speed. You could overtake, come back again afterwards. Okay? After the flyover, what happens? Tell me. What's happening here? What can you see? Now we end up in the middle lane. So our left lane became the middle lane out of the three. Okay, can you see now? Another one joining here, which meant this one is the default. This one became the left. So what do we do now? Mirror, mirror, signal left, blind spot, and lane change. Remember, the examiner won't tell you to do that. It is your job in good time when it's safe, change lane. You ended up in the middle lane, what do? Soon as it's free, look at the mirror, put the signal on, and change lane, come back to your lane. If you don't do that in the test, you will fail your test. Because remember, left lane is the default. Okay? Obviously, if there's problem here, you're not going to just push in good time, when it's safe to do so, you come in. Okay? Going to go left, mirror, mirror, going to go left. So because we are going left, we chose this lane. Now we're not overtaking, we're just closing the gap. They're not actually driving in normal, they're just in traffic because of the traffic. So we are just driving. Don't think I'm overtaking. I'm just closing the gap. Okay, you're gonna go left. In general, normal drive, you can't overtake in the left on the dual carriageway on a motorway. So I hope this video helped. If you need extra help on learn to drive and to pass the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course will give you everything you need for you to learn and for you to pass the driving test. It has everything you need. I will leave a link in the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. And if you like it, you could always join the course. Thank you for watching. I hope the video helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.